Hey sports fans, and welcome to Sports Talking with Cam. I'm your host Cameron Gooseby, and today I'll be talking about the Week 9 predictions between the Chicago Bears and the Tennessee Titans, as these two teams will take each other on at 12 p.m. tomorrow at noon. So please do not miss this game. It's going to be a pretty good one. The Titans come off of a 31-20 loss to the Bengals. Their defense really didn't play all that well last Sunday, and it showed. And I'm gonna show you why their defense didn't play all that well on Sunday. So, also with the 20-point score, Derrick Henry really can't do all the work for you. Like Derrick Henry has had an MVP caliber season as a running back, yes, but with all that stress being put on a running back, it's a job. It's a really difficult task, and we saw that on Sunday against the Bengals. Now ranked wise, the Titans are ranked number 5 on offense, and they're ranked number 24 in defense. So really, this is one of the worst defenses in the NFL, and giving up 31 points to a tanking team like the Cincinnati Bengals, it really shows that this defense is not really all that good. Like, they're not the worst, but are they good by any means? Like, are they elite? No, they're not elite. The offensive line is also ranked. My lord, ranked. They're ranked number 15 in the league, so they are fairly average. I expect that this Bears defense can actually finally break out and get some sacks on Ryan Tannehill, because Tannehill is not much of a scrambler. If you can get to Ryan Tannehill, then that's one part of the game. That's one part of the game where you could take away from the Titans. Like, that's one part of the game where you can really mess up for the Titans, is what I mean to say. Now, notable players on this offense, Ryan Tannehill. Now, Ryan Tannehill, is he a Pro Bowl quarterback? No, but he does enough to win games. He's a ball manager, and we saw that last year in the playoffs. Like, there was times where he threw only like 15 passes, and they only gave the ball to Derrick Henry like 50 times. So, really, Ryan Tannehill is not even being over-relied on, and it's a good strategy, but I'm not saying you don't have to worry about him, but he's not your primary option on offense. Like, oh, we need to stop him. We just have to absolutely stop him. No. Like, he should be stopped at all costs. No, he's not that type of quarterback. So really, if you can stop him to a point of like he's not effective, then Ryan Tannehill is, he's an average quarterback. It's not a bad one, but certainly not a good one. You just need to stop him right then and there. And then second, you have Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, one of the best running backs in the league. Actually, as a matter of fact, the best running back in the league. There have been times where he's had like 275-yard rushing games and 300-yard rushing games. I believe, in my opinion, it's an over-reliance on the rushing game a little bit for Derrick Henry. I mean, we understand that he's a big man. He's 6'4", 250. He's a freight train. He's a locomotive. We understand that, but with the over-reliance on Derrick Henry, like it's getting shown around here. And watch how he can be tired at the playoffs. And currently they're 5-2 right now, but he's going to be tired during the postseason because it's an over-reliance. It's like Cordero Patterson, like a little bit too much on the Bears. Like, they just need to do better. But also the same thing with Derrick Henry. You let him loose, he's gone. Like, although he's 250, like he's a big man. He can run. Like, that one stiff arm he did, like, it was just like flat out ridiculous. Like, that man Like that man, he's like on another planet when it comes to being a running back. That's all I gotta say about Derrick Henry. And then also last but not least, you got AJ Brown. You let him loose in the backfield with that wide receiver speed, then he's gone. So Jalen Johnson and Kyle Fuller, you gonna have. I'm not saying you have your hands full, but you're gonna have to be physical with that guy. You don't be physical with AJ Brown. You let his speed overwhelm you, then you can just expect some dire results. Now on defense, Kevin Byard, you have to really worry about him. He's a strong safety. You throw the ball his way, and you throw like a very bad ball down the field against that guy, he's picking it off because he can also return picks for touchdowns. So you really have to be careful of where you're throwing the ball down the field. Also, you have Adoree Jackson. He's a cornerback. Not an elite quarterback. Not an elite quarterback, but certainly isn't the worst. So really, you have a solid secondary back there, which you have to deal with. So Nick Foles, he really has to be on his A game when it comes to throwing the ball down the field. And then Harold Landry. Harold Landry, he can do anything of what a linebacker should be able to do. He can pass rush. He can read pass coverages. He can stop the run. He can do just about anything a linebacker can do. And then one last thing. They have Jadeveon Clowney. The Titans have Jadeveon Clowney. So that offensive line is going to be... The Bears' offensive line, speaking of that offensive line, they're terrible. Because guess what? They have second stringers and rookies. So their first assignment is going to be Jadeveon Clowney. And with Clowney, if you let him go around and sack the quarterback, then expect it to be a long day for Nick Foles once again, like how it was last week. Now, moving on to the Bears, they're ranked 27th in offense, and they're ranked 8th in defense. And with that number 27, they really didn't move anywhere from last week. All I gotta say is this: they need to play some situational football, and honestly, with this number 27th ranked offense in the league, I believe they just need to play with ball management. So don't turn the ball over and don't play pretty football. And what I mean by pretty football, you don't have to throw passes down the field. You don't have to, I don't want it to be Rex Grossman all over again. That's what I don't want. We don't need pretty football around here. We just need tough, disciplined football. That's what we need. Now, with the defense, that run defense, they're going to have to step up their game, because you let Derrick Henry run all over you, it's going to be a long game on the defensive side of the ball. Do not expect this game to be close if you're letting Derrick Henry run over you for 15-yard carries and 20-yard carries. So our linebackers, they're going to have to step up again, just like how they stepped up last week. They have to do their jobs. Now, I would like for you guys, concluding this video, I would like for you guys to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys later. And as always, go Bears. Damn, I forgot one last final thing. I forgot my prediction time. Honestly, I'm saying the Bears will drop to 5-4 tomorrow. I'm saying that, my God, they're going to lose, in my opinion. I think they're going to lose on some BS. So, in my opinion, they're going to lose a 24-21. I'm saying the Titans will pull it out by a field goal tomorrow. And honestly, the offense won't start having its production until the fourth quarter or something. That's how I be feeling with the Bears now. So, I'm not sure. They're going to really have to prove me wrong tomorrow. But other than that, there goes my prediction. My bad, y'all.